Hello and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to give this video a bit more of a proper introduction because when I had originally filmed this video, I thought I was going to finish it with like in a week, maybe two, and it's been almost a month now that I've been filming this. And I will meet you guys at the end to explain why it has been taking so long, but I'm going to send it to past me to do the unboxing. Very exciting. I mentioned that I was going to get compression socks. You're going to have to ignore Cooper. He's had a rough 24 hours. But I finally got them in the mail. I placed an order at Bombas because, like Brooks, they're kind of that whole vibe of like, if you don't like it, well, we're gonna try to find a way to make you happy. What I did was basically order all of their varieties of compression socks, except for their compression ankle socks. I just felt like there would be no real benefit for that for me. And then I also, because it was like, they were like, buy 4 and you get something like off. So I got 2 like just normal running socks to try out because obviously sometimes I maybe don't want to wear the compression socks or just in general. One of the socks is still on the way. It came like separately weirdly. All the other 4 came together. So I'm gonna show you what I have for now. The first one I got is the Ultra Light Sport ankle sock. I got this primarily because I'm a sweater, okay? My feet could be sweating just out in sandals right now. They just naturally sweat. So I thought these might be good for like super hot summer runs because I know that was like one of my big issues during that. So we got these ones to try. I think the other ones are just like the regular running ones, but I'll show them once I get here. And now this is all the compression stuff that I got. So the first thing I got was the compression calf sleeves. These are just for your calves. They don't obviously go on your toes, as you can see both ends. I thought these would be good for 2 different reasons. A, if I wanted to, like, for example, it was a hot day, like these compression socks are definitely thick. They are mid-weight, I think they said, and this is obviously the ultralight, and then this is lightweight. So I feel like for a hot summer day, this combo would probably go really well together, and that was kind of like what I was thinking. But also sometimes like when I'm home, I maybe don't want to like have socks on or something, or even at night, like if I feel like maybe I should, I don't know if you can sleep with them, but
compression socks?
I don't really.
I don't know.
I don't know.
To be honest with you, I really
I don't know. It's like one of those things where you're like, I don't, like it feels like maybe not, but maybe. I actually have no clue. But I'm just saying, like if I'm home and I don't feel like having socks on or anything like that, I thought these would be good too. Also, like the lady said socks were gonna come with the calf sleeves that I got, so I figured maybe I could also like wear these instead. I don't know. I thought these would be like good for home, good for like, also I just have like normal everyday socks I wear when I go out. So if I don't want to wear my compression socks, that was my plan. These were 20 to 30 compression. Now these are their other 2 that they have. This one is 15 to 20 and then this one's 20 to 30. I'm gonna have to make a guess, but I can put it on the screen, but I think I'm pretty much. This 20 to 30 is actually their like workout, like run one, I guess you could say. So that's the more intense one, is not the one I thought would be like your higher compression, I guess. And then there's just the basic one. As you can also tell, yeah, I did go for all the fun pink colors. I also just think too, like I know, even if I'm not wearing like this, I think this was as bright as this 20 to 30 came. Even though these aren't the running ones, of course they're like the brightest one, but I thought they would be good to give a little colors to my outfit so people can see me on the roads when I'm running. And I just think more fun, like if you're gonna have to see them, at least let them look kind of fun. These I think are all gray, I think except on the shin, or not shin, the ankle. Yeah, it just says Bombas in pink. But I love my pink sock. My Brooks ones that I had were also pink. I'm hoping these don't dye my shoes. Does anybody remember when the Brooks one dyed my shoes? I don't feel like they will because they're not the same pink. I do have to try them on. They looked like juicy with dye. Like they looked like they were gonna leak. Like I could have wrung them out.
Something was going down.
So I still have to try them, but I want to show them to you guys. So I'll give them a try. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send you over to, don't say no. I'm gonna send you over to Other Me when I have the other running sock to try. And then from there, I will give you an update on what I think about the compression sleeves. Well, if they fit or if they didn't fit, basically is what I'm saying. All right, see you over there. I'm here with the other socks, but I'm also here with an update because I've tried on the other socks. They don't fit. They don't fit. I knew they were not gonna fit. Like my calf is at the upper end of the large, so I knew they weren't gonna fit.
I'm trying to get in contact with them to like exchange them, but when I have to do it myself, it's not working. And I messaged someone and they said, if you keep having trouble, let us know and we'll do it. And I said, I can't do it. Can you please do it? And no one's actually answered me back in like a day now. So I don't know. I will say I'm the type of person that's just gonna get annoyed and just like completely return them and not even try the larger size. Also, I did wear the other little socks. These were great on the run, but like I said, you were gonna see me when I got the next pair. I have them. I actually could have worn these on my run, but I didn't know they were in there. They were saying they were coming like middle of the week, and she was like, hey, where are your socks coming? I'm like, oh yeah, let me check. And they've been sitting in the mailbox for a day now. All right, oh, did I show the front thing? These are the performance running ones. These are lightweight, so those are ultra. I will say, like, these actually feel so heavy, like compared to the lightweight ones I bought that I just had on today. Oh, she's washing them. I don't think I've talked about this. Our dryer almost caught fire the other night.
They might be slightly, they're tighter. Are these supposed to be like a compression sock?
No. Yeah, our dryer almost caught fire. The same one that backed up the vent and the ceiling opened. So she's washing her clothes in a bucket. So
You should try those so they can get in a bucket and be washed.
well, I actually didn't wash these when I tried them on. I just wore them.
What?
I didn't even realize, and then I was like, crap, I need socks today. I will say, what I'm noticing, this has like a big piece of cushion in the heel. This could be good or bad for me. Like, I wonder sometimes, like, well, I don't think the Brooks ones did have any cushion in the heel. In the heel.
It has a cushion in the heel?
Yeah, feel it. You can take it out. It looks like a little bit like a towel material.
That's how mine is.
It looks like the cushion actually wraps around the toe and like the ball of your foot. So we'll have to see. I have another run on Thursday, so I will try them. Weirdly, I just noticed I was gonna end this, but this one says R and this one says L. So these are designated right-left socks.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Just ignore that.
Just pull out, damn it, dude.
I can see, yeah, now like you can see the toe is a little bit cut differently, so we'll see how that works for me. So I'm actually probably gonna go and message somebody and see if they can help me with the damn compression socks and getting a new size. And if I don't get any help, they're just going back and I'm gonna go find them somewhere else. So yeah, those are my socks.
Okay, wow, do I have an update for you guys from those last two clips? First, we'll start with the positive here. I actually really like the running socks quite a lot. Like, I think both pairs are pretty good. The actual running performance socks, I've used them a few times. I thought maybe my feet would get like too sweaty in them because they're a little bit thicker. I don't think they've been any more or less sweaty than using the light ones. I do think that cushion in there will be nice for having to do long runs, definitely. And with the ultralight ones, they're definitely by far my favorite because they are so thin and light. I think combining them and then Brooks's Glycerin Stealth Fit ones that I've had in the past, I think those will be like the ultimate like summer running combo because they'll just be so like light and airy. And I know the Stealth Fit, you can run in them barefoot, but I'm just not that type of person. So I think if you want to get as close to feeling like you have no socks on your feet, the ultralights are definitely it for me. Now, we do have to get into the problem of it all. And the problem of it all is the main reason I placed the order. The compression socks. After that last clip, I did go and message somebody from Bombas to be like, hey, hello, like what's going on? Like, why haven't I heard an answer? Like, I was talking with this person continuously. Turned out the person I was talking to was AI. So I was stuck in an AI chat loop, basically thinking it's gonna help me, but it physically couldn't because of my situation that I was in. In the end, someone actually did get back to me and helped me make the exchange for the larger size. The con was that the sock colors, the pretty pink ones that I wanted, yeah, they are now out of stock in the large size. So I had to get two different colors that I didn't really want, but like I didn't hate. They were okay. Sadly, it does not end there because I actually never got those socks. Never got them. I don't know where they are or what happened to them. I waited to see if they would ever say anything. I got the tracking number and nothing happened. The day came that they were supposed to arrive and it passed. And I was like, I have no clue what happened. I got stuck in another AI loop though, and then eventually got to another human, and that's where they said, yeah, the package got lost. The package got lost from going to Bombas to the carrier facility and never made it there, ever. I don't know what happened to those. Don't think I'll ever see those. Quite frankly, I don't want to see them at this point. And I don't mean to sound mean, but I don't. So when that person messaged me back, they also said the one color that you had picked to replace the other replacement is also out of stock now. So apparently I had the last one and it is somewhere lost now forever. So if you find a pair of compression socks out there, just know they were probably mine. So I had to send the lady another color replacement. Now those actually did arrive. I have all three pairs here. As you can see, not as bright, not as fun, as colorful. The compression sleeves, these were the only ones that were in the same size. great. I believe these were my pretty pink ones. I think these are the 20 to 30s and these are the 15 to 20, as you can see. Sad, boring gray. I went with this because the options were either a darker gray, one of these like whitish colors, or black. And I didn't want to do a black sock just because I have 2 white cats. I don't really need another thing that I'm gonna have to like de-lint. That is very obvious, you know. Cat hair will get on these, but you don't have to de-lint them because you can't see them. Sadly, they still don't fit. They just don't. It sucks, but they don't fit. Funny enough, with the medium size, they were cutting up around like below my knee, like typically where most of them will end up cutting. These were actually cutting me at my ankle this time, which I think is kind of funny because they're bigger and the tighter ones were not cutting me at my ankle. Honestly, I just don't know if these socks are like cut right for me. My mom did try the calf sleeves and she said they were okay. Honestly, I just don't think these socks are meant for people who have lymphedema. I think the amount of like swelling that can change from day to day with the lymphedema is just not meant for these. Like honestly, if you're just an average person probably looking for a compression sock, are these probably fine? Yeah, I think for any of us who have lymphedema, I don't think they're meant for us. Honestly, at the price point of them, not really worth it. Like when I was getting them and if they were gonna work, I could see the price as a worthy investment for my health. But for this, no. I don't share that same opinion with the actual like running socks. I do think the price that I paid for them and the fact that I've had no issues, no blisters with them as of now, I think it's a worthy price to pay if I know my feet are going to be in good condition. Honestly, it was the trying to get help in sport that put such a sour taste in my mouth for my experience with the socks. Like I said, obviously these didn't fit, so I kind of want to return them and get my money back since I said they are pretty expensive. And once again, stuck in that AI loop for days on days and no one contacted me back. I even like went as far to like try to DM them on Instagram because I was just so desperate. In the end, my solution was I just went back to the original ordered and refunded the mediums because I just kind of want my money back at this point. Like I'm not even really getting into everything that like truthfully went on because it was so much. I will say I did get a message back like a few days ago being like, hey, do you still need help? Truthfully, as much as I really do like the running socks, I don't think I would go back to get more pairs of running socks for them just because of the experience I had with the like trying to get help. And the worst part is every email, whether it was from like the AI or the human, it was always signed customer happiness team. So it kind of just was like salt in your wound every time they would send you something back because didn't really feel like that. Honestly, I would probably look at different brands to try to find more running socks because as of now, I only have 2 and I do run 3 days out of the week. And that's just for right now because I'm not really training for anything. Obviously, in the past, I was doing like 4. So I'd like to have at least 1 for every run. I probably will look at, I'm thinking maybe like Features. I've heard really good stuff about them. I know they sell them in a couple running stores around here. So that might be where I look next. I don't really know. Obviously, my hunt for compression socks is still on because we don't have them yet. So I am open to any recommendations for anybody who has anything for compression socks or sleeves. I think for right now, like maybe sleeves because I do really like the running socks. Feel free to leave the recommendations down below. I am more than happy to take any at this point. I do wish this video would have ended on a better note, but it's kind of what it ended up being. I do hope you guys enjoyed my random little sock review and I will see you soon. Till then, roll the outro.